So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My entrances for the Bubblez ATC. My entrance for Dazzling with Diamond Painting. My entrance for Nobes All Year Long 2024. My entrance for March Crafts for Hope. So many hashtags. Good morning, you beautiful souls. It is 2:45 on a Friday morning, and I am making this video because I can't sleep. I want to thank Mary's Life channel for telling me about Bubblez Studio ATC giveaway. I made 3 ATCs. Um, I said to myself, hey, I'm in the middle of making shaker cards. These are shaker cards, right? So what's the difference between shaker cards and ATCs? And I thought to myself, hey, can I make, can I use my ATCs, my shaker cards, and do shout outs for ATCs? And the answer is no. Okay? The answer is no, because shaker cards can be any size. These shaker cards happen to be 3x4 because that's the size of the cellophane envelope. And shaker cards, ATCs, are the size of a playing card. So, in order to enter Bubble Studio ATC card giveaway, you have to have a card this 2.5 by 3.5. You could cut it out yourself. You could buy blank playing cards on Amazon. You could actually take a playing card or any card and make it your own. And the only other rule she has is that it has to be springtime. It could be anything you want though. It could be coloring pages, stickers, anything, absolutely anything. It just has to fit on a playing card. That's it. And the other rule is it's got to be a springtime. So, this is what I came up with. So, let me show you. The first one is I absolutely love this one. For those of you that don't know, I used to be a nurse. Um, The longest job I had was I was a nursing supervisor and I worked for the Department of Human Services with the Department of Developmental Disabilities. Now that job was so dear to my heart because it was working with special needs children. Uh, Children mostly that had cerebral palsy really bad and, so bad that their uh, loved ones stuck them in a group home, right? So I worked on a campus that had 6 of these, we call them cottages, and I was in charge of 2 of them. Anyway, my favorite job, my longest job, up until my state job, I used to quit jobs because, nursing, you could do that. If you're a nurse, it's so versatile that once I worked and I learned everything and became a supervisor, it got boring. So I would move on to the next field. But when I got my state job, I stayed there. But I was born with mild cerebral palsy, and so now that I'm getting older, my muscles are, I'm having trouble with my balance. So these days I use a walker and I have a service dog, and the Lord is still using me because now I have Crafts for Hope. And Crafts for Hope still allows me to go into my community and give them hugs and a smile and a prayer. I didn't used to be able to pray when I was a nurse. Now I can pray, so. But so this is a shout out to me. Now, my nursing career and nurses all over the globe. And this card is so cute because remember that EKG paper that I said makes a terrific barrier? Well, look at this. Isn't that adorable? It's EKG paper. So, and then the back of it, I used the watercolor paper from Not Too Shabby. Speaking about nursing, you know what Not Too Shabby did? She didn't have any nurse paper pad, so she made me some. Look at this. Not Too Shabby Shop. This is called Nurses Fuel. Made this paper pad specifically with me in mind. Nurses Week. I said, do you have any paper pad for Nurses Week? So she made this paper pad, and look at that. Isn't that adorable? Look at that coffee with pills. It says Nurses Fuel. So adorable. Same thing. Nurses Fuel. And this just lovely paper pad for your nursing friend. I really like this. This is hearts, but it looks like little, blood drops of blood. Perfect for a nurse. So thank you, Not Too Shabby. In my card making career, there's people that I'm going to keep going back to, and Not Too Shabby is one of them. Jamie is so sweet, and here's some ephemera. And when she sent me this paper pad, I'm not sure if I paid for it or she sent it to me. I'm not sure. I forget. But what I am sure of is she made me this beautiful nurses card for Nurses Week. It says, first I drink the coffee, then I save the lives. And here's your ephemera and some drills there. Isn't that adorable? So, again, another shout out to Not Too Shabby. Thank you for the nurse's paper pad. And like I said on the back of this card, this is her watercolor. It's pink. A watercolor paper pad. So, here's a shout out to me and my nursing career. And I'll give this to another nurse or to you, a friend. But I'm going to obviously make this a nurse themed card eventually. I'm going to put this on cards. So, what makes this spring, Bubbles, is I put it in the middle of an Easter egg. So I hope that counts as being spring. Oh, and a shout out to Foxy. Foxy gave me the sticker. So shout out to Foxy Colorist. So there you go. Isn't that adorable? The next ATC card. Oh, it's also a shout out to Coloring with Candace because I'm going to enter it in the gnomes all year long, 2024. Oh, it's also a shout out to Alvin Ticer because I'm going to enter it in the Dazzling with Diamond painting that we upload every Friday. And today's Friday. And it's a shout out to me because if you do the hashtag March Crafts for Hope in any time in March, you're going to be entered no matter what craft you do. Whether you diamond paint, color, make cards, make videos, make song. All of this is art, right? All of this is pleasing to the Lord, right? So just do the hashtag March Crafts for Hope, and you too will be entered in my giveaway. Alright, the second ATC card I made was, ta-da! Shout out to Cat Lady because she's the one that bought the diamond painting Easter tags off of my Amazon wish list. And she also bought me some Easter stickers. And see, Cat Lady, this is exactly what I wanted to do with them. So, oh, Cat Lady, you also bought me the glitter paper. So this ATC card should go to Cat Lady. But seriously, I have to make inventory because I'm going to be going to a craft show the end of March. March 29th. Brunch with a bunny, so this is why I have to do Easter. But yeah, this is my second ATC card. And guys, you can mix backgrounds like I did, glitter paper and regular Easter paper. I got it off Amazon. Now, for those of you that say you can't make an ATC card, you absolutely can. You know the junk mail you get in your mailbox? Well, I am sure that somebody sent you some junk mail that's a little plastic or that's a little heavier cardstock. I am sure you got something from a internet company or a health insurance company, something with medication, right? So you could use that for your, oh, and see, I used the glitter paper on the back. So you could use that for your 2.5 by 3.5 card. All right, just cut a square with scissors. All right, and then that circular you got in your junk mail, shop at the local grocery store. Well, you could cut that out. You could cut little stars, circle, any kind of shape. I'm sure that circular at your local grocery store says, shop Easter. Use that for your sentiment. You can do this. I don't want to hear you can't do it. You can't, so do it. Everybody is creative. So, you don't need all this fancy schmancy stuff. You don't. Come on. Hop on the crafting board. Hop aboard. You can do it. So this is my Easter, spring ATC card. And what makes it springy is it is in the shape of an egg. That's my second one. You only have to make one. For those of you who want to enter, it's Bubblez ATC. Hashtag Bubblez ATC. You only have to make one. The only rule is, you can do anything. Color, diamond paint, whatever fits on a 2.5 by 3.5 card. And it has to be spring themed. That's what she said. Has to be spring themed. So this one is spring themed yet again because of the Easter egg. My nurse is spring themed because yet again of the Easter egg. So I did the gnomes all year long, 2024. I did Bubblez ATC. This too is going to be Bubblez ATC. Oh, and also the Dazzling with diamond painting. Look at this one, guys. Now, as you know, on my channel, I diamond paint, color, and make cards. So these are going to be put on a card later on, but I also color, so I wanted to pay homage to my coloring. And I also love the gnomes, so this is from Gnomes All Year Long. I actually colored this page. Now, I want to make a suggestion to you. If you use your coloring pages for crafting, please make a copy of it. The reason being is you're going to love the coloring page that you used for crafting, and now you don't have it anymore because you only have one coloring page. Now, I did make a copy of this card, but I used my only copy. So, this coloring page, but now I no longer have this coloring page. So that's unfortunate. Uh, this came from Creative Haven's Gnome Sweet Gnome is the coloring book it came from. Um, and I do believe Coloring with Candace has the same coloring book. That's why I'm going to do the hashtag gnome, gnomes all year long. And that's Coloring with Candace's hashtag. I will put all these links in the description because it is an awful lot of links. Well, hashtags I'm doing with this video. But I didn't put this card together like I did this. See this one? I have the pink card behind it. This EKG paper, I have the watercolor behind it. This, I think, you decide. Please put in the comments. I think if I put this coloring, which is bees, butterflies, and flowers, see, look at that, on top of this, it would be too busy. I really think that's too busy. It gets lost. What do you think? I think it gets lost. I don't want to make it on this side into an ATC card. I might make it on this side into an ATC card because of that. However, if I do this, then all the coloring on this side kind of gets lost. So I think I'm going to make a card out of this, and in the future I'm going to put the egg on this side of the card and the coloring page on this side of the card and have it open up like that and maybe put the sentiment on top of the coloring card. What do you guys think? Please put in the comments. Should I make it an ATC card? If I do make it an ATC card, artist trading card, should I put the egg on this side? Which I don't think so. I think it gets lost. Or should I put it on this beautiful side as an ATC card? And I'll give it away in my March Crafts for Hope. Or should I use it for a card and have it separate? Use this for, the front of the card. I might even cut it in strips, but have this being part of the design with the egg being the focal point. What do you think? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My entrances for the Bubblez ATC. My entrance for Dazzling with Diamond Painting. My entrance for Gnomes All Year Long 2024. My entrance for March Crafts for Hope. So many hashtags. And so the difference between a shaker card can be any size, but these cellophane envelopes are 3 by 4, so I could not use these. You know what? I want to give out a shout out to Just Me Donna. I'm going to put your link below too, because you're the one that started all this with the you sent me a artist trading card, and then I sent it back to you, and and you started that at Christmas. So shout out to Donna. Link below. All right, guys, you have a beautiful Friday, and I'll see you in the next video.